All right, here we are. We're back on AD Nightly, the week daily show, which I've been kind of relaxing on. I took some time off for the move, had some personal things going on, took some, I guess, leave on my personal podcast that doesn't have like scheduled, regimented thing. But yeah, I put in for PTO with myself and I got it, and yeah, nice. Not so much P. Uh, if you can like and subscribe to the Substack, that'd be great. Get the accounts flowing in the right direction for the Benological Society. That would be great. I have some prints of my vacation pictures that you can purchase on there. They're copywritten, so also you might notice I'm not in the tub, which I because the last video got copyright stricken because I guess someone put a trademark on my nipples. So if you could like relinquish that would be great. Whatever's going on there. Was it you, Jimbo, you slick son of a bitch? Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, would like that back. Would like the use of just having my nips out. I think it's pretty normal. But again, AD Nightly, thanks for listening. Sorry you have to get through all my dumb bits and stuff, because this is somewhat of a serious show. I try to bring up the news and all the stuff that's going on, pop culture wise, just current events all together. And yeah, I guess first, right off the bat, I just want to say there's always some unfortunate celebrity deaths that happen, every year. We lost Ozzy yesterday, the Prince of Darkness, just the best metal guy there ever really was. Really a great role model for the community too. As much crazy partying and debauchery that Ozzy is known for. Really a family guy, and man, I'm watching through the Osbournes, and just a great time, in history. Not necessarily historically, like geopolitically, but it's like the same it was then as it is now. So that's something to maybe feel a little good about. What's really changed? Really? Not too much. And yeah, I guess it's kind of nothing to feel good about either. But yeah, also Malcolm Jamal Warner. Come on, man. I guess he was like swimming in very fast tide currents in Costa Rica and fucking drowned. So that sucks. I mean, way too soon. Man, and just being afraid of the ocean is something everybody should at least be a little bit of. Like, God, and just like realize you could turn around and float on your back, and not in every situation. Heart really goes out to him who was on vacation with his family, and that happened. Really, really ridiculous, terrible, terrible news. Not ridiculous, because it's the ocean. Of course, there will probably be conspiracy theorists and stuff like that linking Ozzy dying, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and then my grandmother passed away too. So there'll probably be that's probably a thing already. That because I don't know, I'm trying to connect the dots in a way that a psychopath would, which is kind of what you got to do to understand what people think these days. Unfortunately. Yeah, I guess, and also to that point, you don't have to do that, and just don't. Be logical and yeah, mourn terrible, terrible losses. Yeah, just moving on to the news dominating, I guess, politics would be that Barack Obama is going to jail. No. Ugh, jeez. Like, as has been anti-disestablishmentarianism Nightly's stance since 2019, Jeffrey Epstein killed himself. Cause fuck it. No, you know what? I mean, that's been a post that I've made. That is the opinion, but I mean, it's so obvious. Just like it's an obvious system of blackmail that's happening, and like in that, they're just never going to relinquish any of the information. It's all going to be very in front of our faces, heavy-handed lies and cover-ups, just brash stuff, and it's just what it is. Especially if you're talking about such dark circles as um, the Epstein folks. I mean, it's like you're better off asking Hakeem Jeffries what he thinks happened, or you know, what is Rush Limbaugh? Not Rush Limbaugh. I'm trying to think of Mitch McConnell. What he thinks happened. Do you think he's going to give you a straight answer? Like, no. All his buddies are probably on that stuff, that list too. Same with Jeffries. So I mean, it's really until you start voting out the incumbents at a mass rate, like you're just this is what you voted for, unfortunately, everybody. And me in a banana suit. I voted for this to happen in voting for Kamala because it would have been the same thing. Kamala. And yeah, it would have been the same thing. Just like for the last 4 years, nothing was done. And yeah, we're lucky enough to at least be able to put the pieces together and kind of, you know, not act accordingly, but yeah, act accordingly. Is in educating people and, you know, just watching out for others' own as well. Why not? Always a good idea to watch out for each other's own while acknowledging the ownness of such things, people, and so forth. Yeah, I guess this is just turning into this 8 minutes of philosophical thinking about what shit show is going on to quote cover up the Epstein stuff and list and all this stuff. I love that there's a list. People know who may or may not be on it, more or less. You know, there's kind of redacted files and stuff like that out there. There's just not the actual, I guess, papers and truly compiled stuff. It's just crazy that there wasn't a list in general. Someone put something on paper about this, and then like it's insane that there's a compiled thing, and it's for some reason not available. Weird. But I had one more segue, one more thought on this. Oh yeah, so basically, especially like you think of DJT in The Office there, dudes effectively where Jeffrey Epstein was in this whole thing, minus the convictions. And you could put that on Biden as well for the 4 years he was there. Just like I made the comparison about Mitch McConnell, and like, you know, everybody's inner circle now is in one way with the hundreds degrees of separation involved, complicit, and it's really disgusting and terrible, especially with all the atrocities going on. How much of a distraction that is in general, just in the fact that it's based in the past. It's not anything moving forward. Hopefully, attention's being put more on helping people who are in those situations this moment. You know, human trafficking didn't stop when Epstein killed himself, I mean. And yeah, hopefully there's just better attention on everything to do with that. And maybe that's the victory that we're all going to have to take home, because everybody wants the big arrests, you know, to put everybody who was really a bad actor and, you know, in any way liable for, you know, uh, trafficking or any of the real bads, R's, SAs, things like that, just get, thrown in the clink. And it's one of those things that deserves to be punished every single time. Um, and yeah, it's just like you just hope that's like that might be the victory to come from this, because we're not going to get that. We're not going to get everybody thrown in jail. Not everybody is going to be, you know, uh, even admonished, or found or figured out. But we all work together, stop the creeps, and more so, just be cool with each other. And yeah, it's a tough conversation because it's ongoing, and it always will be. We won't have a good resolution as for the Epstein files, which is just something I have been predicting, and will continue to say that there's going to be no closure. As for a lot of people, there rarely is for any victims, and that's just the reality. If you've been working in and around the system, you understand that, or just you know what's up. It's sad. So take care of your own. Put yourselves in the best position. Do your best to put other people in the greatest positions. And yeah, I mean, not trying to be overly motivative here, but it is what it is. You know, I'm here in beautiful San Diego again. Relinquish the copyright on my nipples and let me get back in that tub of love. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. Like and subscribe. Give me money any which way I can. I need it. Money, money, money. Looking for jobs. Got a couple of interviews this week. Looking at some good fits and companies that I'd feel good working with, and opportunities that I would relish, and so forth. So things are looking up. I'm in good spirits. I hope you are too. Don't you forget about me, or do. Either way, like and subscribe. Thanks again, Ben Boquist for AD Nightly, and we're done.